We're visiting with Alejandro Gómez Guillén, who's the guest conductor for this week, with this week's program. Also a finalist for music director and conductor for our next season. So welcome.
Thank you so much.
Here. Are you
Great
enjoying
to be
it?
here. Yeah, so far so good. I've been only here a little bit, but so far it's beautiful. It's green out, and glad to be here.
Yeah, this is a great time to be in Central Illinois. This weekend's concert, Opposites Attract.
Indeed.
How does that make sense?
Exactly. Well, I think one way to look at it is that in pieces of music, any piece of music has a journey of looking at different emotions, and sometimes those emotions are in opposition. Sometimes the narrative within those pieces is in opposition, but there's a lot that also connects them and finds commonality between them. And I feel that that's a great mirror for how we can look at pieces of music, and we can even feel each other as human beings. And in that sense, it's that attraction of opposites, musically speaking, connects everything.
So how do these pieces connect?
So, well, there's different connections. For example, you can draw a connection between the first and the last one. The Bacewicz Overture, written in the mid-40s in Europe, also kind of around the same time that the Hindemith Symphonic Metamorphosis was being written here in the United States. And so you have composers of kind of a similar generation writing completely different music, but there's a connection there. I think the connection with Joyce Yang, having been here in Illinois many times before, kind of puts a thread, and the Grieg is one of the most important piano concertos that there is, and a great piece that the orchestra and the audience will get to hear. And then the Sad Evening, which I always kind of chuckle at the title because we want to give anybody a sad evening, don't worry. But it is connected to a little bit in that it was the precursor of a lot of the musical language that composers like Bacewicz and Hindemith were able to explore, and even some of the great jazz performers of the time. And afterwards, like there would not really be Miles Davis without Boulanger in a way when you look at the harmonies. And so there are many ways to find these threads, not necessarily just in opposition, but in the attraction of them. And it's just kind of a pithy title, I think.
Let's tease the Grieg
Sure.
Piano Concerto and Joyce Yang a little bit,
Sure.
because she's a star.
She is. And she's a personable, very accessible, lovely human being, first above all. And she's been doing so much, especially in the pandemic, but all through her career, to connect with audiences in a different way. And I think she's going to bring a very specific take, very unique and authentic take on such an amazing piece of music. So I'm very excited to work with her.
Well, thank you, Alejandro. Looking forward to this weekend.
Absolutely. Good to see you soon.